shadow of the Reich, a dream began to soar. Eckener's vision lifting high, a promise to explore. With the winds of change around, he crafted a machine, a mighty airship in the sky, where freedom's song would gleam. But darkness loomed as power shifted, whispers turned to screams, the echoes of a fractured past, lost in twisted dreams. He stood against the tide, where loyalty was bought, refusing to erase the name for what the world had fought. Skybound legacy, through the storm and fire, name for a leader lost, not for a dark empire, carrying the hopes of hearts in every rise and fall. In the skies of history, we hear the silent call. Through the clouds of fate he sailed, defying every chain. With the Hindenburg above, he danced amidst the rain. A symbol of resistance in a time of bitter fear. He held the torch of courage when the shadows drew near. The request was clear from the darkened halls of night, but Eckener stood his ground, ready to ignite. For in the heart of every flight, there lies a deeper truth, to honor those who've come before and safeguard every youth. Skybound legacy, through the storm and fire, named for a leader lost, not for a dark empire, carrying the hopes of hearts in every rise and fall. In the skies of history, we hear the silent call. So let the winds remember those who dared to stand, with dreams that reach beyond the clouds, united hand in hand. In the fabric of the heavens, their spirits soar anew. For every name that's written, there's a story waiting too. Where's the airship sailed above, a beacon shining bright. Eckener's choice, a steadfast heart, guided by the light. In the whispers of the past, we find their echo clear. For freedom's name is worth the fight in every single year. Skybound legacy, through the storm and fire, named for a leader lost, not for a dark empire, carrying the hopes of hearts in every rise and fall. In the skies of history, we hear the silent call. So here's to every dreamer who dares to touch the sky. With courage forged in struggle, we will always fly high. For in the winds of history, our voices intertwine. A legacy of honor in the skies will forever shine.
In the shadow of a regime, the airships start to rise. Goebbels paints a picture under ominous skies. With the Hindenburg and Graf, they glide through the air, a journey wrapped in propaganda, a mission cloaked in flair. Prim March winds whisper secrets as the engines roar and hum, a voyage meant to rally hearts to the Führer's drum. But beneath the silver sheen lies a tale of dread. Wings of deceit carry hope where shadows have tread. Wings of deceit flying high through the clouds of a twisted lie, rising above the storm of despair while the truth hangs heavy in the air. Wings of deceit, a perilous flight shadows in the dead of night, as the banners wave and the people cheer behind the glamour. Darkness draws near. Over cities and valleys, the propaganda flies, drumming up the fervor, spinning tales and lies. With each mile they conquer, the grip of power tightens, but the winds of change are coming as the world ignites and brightens. Free in the hearts of the masses, a flicker of dissent, but the airships sail above on a mission well intent. For every cheer that rises, another voice is drowned in the shadow of the Hindenburg, where the truth's never found. Wings of deceit flying high through the clouds of a twisted lie, rising above the storm of despair while the truth hangs heavy in the air. Wings of deceit, a perilous flight, chasing shadows in the dead of night, as the banners wave and the people cheer behind the glamour. The darkness draws near. So look up at the heavens as they float on by. Remember the stories wrapped in silk beneath the blue sky. For every soaring vessel, there's a truth yet untold. In the dance of the airships lies the fate of the bold. As three they return to Germany, their voices start to swell. A referendum's looming under the propaganda spell, but the echoes of the future whisper of the cost. For every dream of glory, another life is lost. Wings of deceit flying high through the clouds of a twisted lie, rising above the storm of despair while the truth hangs heavy in the air. Wings of deceit, a perilous flight, chasing shadows in the dead of night, as the banners wave and the people cheer behind the glamour. The darkness draws near. So remember the flight through the mist and the fire, the wings that soared for power, never truth, never higher. In the annals of history, let the lessons be clear. In the heart of the night, she rose like a queen, a giant in the air, shining silver and green. Hindenburg was her name, a marvel in flight. With dreams of the future, she took to the night. Whispers of glory danced in the breeze, a promise of wonder, a voyage to seas. But beneath the bright surface, shadows were cast as history whispered, nothing's built to last. Embers in the sky, flames of despair, a story of triumph turned into a prayer. In the glow of the fire, dreams turn to ash in the blink of an eye. A legacy crashes, embers in the sky, hearts gripped with fear as the world watched in silence, their cries disappear. From the heights of ambition to the depths of the fall, in the ashes of history, we remember it all. Floating through the ages, a symbol of hope, but fate's cruel intentions made it hard to cope. The cheers turned to gasps as the flames kissed the night. A tragedy unfolding,
heart-wrenching sight. With lives intertwined in a dance with the fates, the whispers grew louder as it was too late. For every dream soaring, there's a risk to behold. In the echoes of history, the truth will be told. Embers in the sky, flames of despair, a story of triumph turned into a prayer. In the glow of the fire, dreams turn to ash in the blink of an eye. A legacy crashes, embers in the sky, hearts gripped with fear as the world watches in silence, their cries disappear. From the heights of ambition to the depths of the fall, in the ashes of history, we remember it all. So we gather the stories, the voices long gone, in the shadows of time, their memories live on. Let's honor the brave souls who took to the air in the face of the unknown. They chose to dare as the flames flickered out and the silence fell deep. The world learned a lesson, a promise to keep. For every bright moment, there's a price we must pay.